Hey team, I hope everyone had a great weekend this weekend. I know I did. Most of you know I went out of town for Jared's wedding in New Jersey, and it was a pretty awesome event. And so, just happy to be home. Pretty exhausted from a long weekend, but wanted to give you guys some info for this week. Just mentally prepare for Cow Appreciation Day. That is not until the following week, but it's coming up on July 10th, so week after next. But just kind of mentally prepare for that because there's a lot that has to be done on that day, and it will probably be pretty crazy. This week, let's see, we have, I'm actually speaking at a youth summer basketball camp to about 30 kids tomorrow. And then tomorrow, we also have a guy by the name of Mike Wilson that's coming to the restaurant. He's with corporate. We're going to be doing a 5S. If you have read the Lean book, you'll know what that means. But 5S is a lean term. We'll be working with Mike to do some 5S stuff in the restaurant. And Wednesday, Lucy will actually be doing some training, my daughter. The only reason I mention that is because I really want to emphasize that I don't want you guys to treat her any differently. And I know that there's going to be some elements of that, just the fact that she's 14, you have to treat her a little bit differently, and her schedule kind of has to be worked around mine. But other than that, I don't want you guys to treat her any differently. We've got a gentleman that's going to let us use some, we're going to test out some non-slip mats. So you may see those show up. We may have one in front of the sinks and then also one in front of the ice machine. So you may see those that may show up after Wednesday. Saturday is month end, and we'll also be doing the Lean Six Ninja drawing that day. The drawing is for $150. So if you want to get your name in the hat, we need to have at least 10 people before we'll do the drawing, and that's the way it's going to be going forward. If we don't have 10 ideas posted, we're not actually going to do the drawing until we have at least 10. And then, of course, I sent out a message on Critical Communication. We have our Chick-fil-A Support Center tour coming up next Monday. So if you're interested in doing that, please let me know by Wednesday so that we can make sure that we schedule appropriately. 4th of July is next week, and just a heads up, our hours are 10:30 to 6 p.m. and limited hours there. This week we have birthday, Madison Pruitt, on the 26th. So happy birthday, Madison. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. And then let's see, awesome job with Dan, with the Dan visit this week while I was gone this weekend. Dan did tell me that he's going to have his brother Bubba come by at some point because he was so impressed. And I will tell you, there's quite a few corporate people that come by. They may or may not say anything, but a lot of people traveling to and from WinShape up in Rome, they do come by. So we tend to get a lot more corporate people than you would expect being outside the Atlanta market. And no new team members this week, nothing there. Food safety, just continue to do the daily safe, guys. You guys are doing awesome on that. Keep up with it. We get reminders if it doesn't happen. I know that happened on one night this weekend, and a thing popped up on my phone, and I sent it to Hugo, and I think I was at the wedding reception during that time. And then each week I'm going to do a little thing for just recurring training type stuff. So one of the things I want to talk about this week is just our 30-second window time. Let's know that's something that Jessica's been working pretty hard on. The goal is not to park cars. Like, the goal is to minimize the number of parked cars. So we want to get people out of the drive-through window within 30 seconds. So the goal is to get them their food so that we can get them out of the window. But ultimately, if we, for whatever reason, we cannot get them the food within 30 seconds, then we will park them. And the reason being is, think about it like this. If you're in line in the drive-through, and if there's 15, 20 cars in front of you, but your foot is literally coming off the brake every 30 seconds and you're moving forward, even if there's 20 cars, and that's 10 minutes, 30 seconds a car. But if your foot is coming off the brake every 30 seconds and you're moving forward, it doesn't seem like it's as long, and you're continuously moving. And so that's the goal, like no more than 30 seconds at the window, and that's why we don't ever want to hold anybody up more than 30 seconds at the window. We'll increase that goal over time to hopefully 20 seconds, but right now we're shooting for 30 seconds, and then our goal is just to minimize the number of cars that are at the drive-through window for more than 30 seconds. So thank you guys for all you're doing. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you around this week. Take care.